So, we are going to be continuing the game where we last left off, which is the beginning or the preparation phase for day 21. So, in this video we are going to be hiring some new mercenaries. Currently this is our team. We have 6 members, but during the next day 2 of our guys are going to be patients. Kaboom and Vinny are heavily injured and Needle is going to take care of them. We're going to hold Eldroy as our mechanic at the base. He's going to fix some items. So basically we only have 2 guys that we could send to our daily mission today. But since the salary of our remaining mercenaries are very low, I was actually thinking that it's actually a good idea to send our guys to the daily mission and to hire the new mercenaries immediately. This way we don't waste valuable time because we have 2 urgent missions that we need to take care of. So let's go to AIM and take a look at some of the mercenaries. And again, I thank you for your input on these important decisions that we're going to be facing today. And so yeah, let's go to AIM and take a look at some of the mercenaries. The overwhelming favorite of our viewers was Hitman. So ask and you shall receive. We are going to be hiring Hitman today, as soon as I find him from the mercenary list. Yeah, I also think that Hitman is a very good choice. I mean, he is a very capable marksman, and more than anything right now we need capable mercenaries. We need guys that can take care of the enemies and can win us battles. So Hitman is a perfect choice for that, I think.
I'll be there first thing in the morning, Ace.
Yeah, so now we have Hitman. And it always also seemed that the viewers wanted me to hire another mercenary alongside Hitman. So maybe we can take a look at some of the mercenaries that we could hire. I think that our financial situation is not quite secure enough to hire a very expensive mercenary with Hitman, like well, Static. He's 3,000. He would be an excellent mercenary, but I just think that he's a little bit too pricey at this point. I mean, Hitman is 1,800, and maybe we can hire like 1,500 guy that costs 1,500 or something below that, but not like that costs over 2,000. Like Magic is definitely out of this our current budget. And yeah, let's take a look. Bob was one of the guys that was also suggested, and I'm actually kind of interested to experiment with Bob also. I mean, his wisdom is very, very high, and he would be able to become better gradually. But at the current phase of the game, I just feel that Bob is maybe not good enough, and his abilities don't really come into that much. We don't need his abilities that much at the present moment. I mean, he knows some medical skill, but we already have a dedicated medic in our team. And his marksmanship skill isn't high enough, I feel. And also his dexterity and agility, they are just not good enough. And he's kind of pricey for like just a mediocre marksman. So maybe we are going to try Bob at a later time. Also Sam was suggested, and he is an interesting mercenary. Very, very interesting, in fact. I have never hired Sam, and it would be really interesting to experiment with him, but also at this stage I really don't want to hire any mercenaries that I'm not certain that can help us to win the battles, and Sam is kind of a risky choice, I feel. I mean, he's quite expensive, and also his agility and dexterity are very low, so he's not going to be that agile and just iron solid mercenary that we want at this stage. So maybe later. Boss is actually also one mercenary that I would be interested in, but when I was like checking the mercenaries and thinking about different choices, I actually noticed that the boss isn't willing to come with us at this stage.
Hell no! The scent of death clings to you like a week-old shirt.
Yeah. So some of the mercenaries actually are starting to feel very, very uncomfortable with our operation, because we have been losing so many mercenaries lately that some of these mercenaries, they just don't feel comfortable working with us anymore. So it really it is starting to hurt our reputation that we have lost so many mercenaries lately. So let's see, maybe boss is willing to come later, but now we are not able to hire him. So let's take a look at some of the other guys. Lynx was also suggested, but as I said, I still feel that he's a little bit too expensive at this stage. If we take two guys that are quite expensive, then I feel that our financial situation is going to be kind of limiting for us, and we still have to wait to get this other sap processing plant running. So maybe we will try Lynx later. And the choice that I was thinking of taking at this point is Bud. He is all around pretty good mercenary. He has some medical skill. He has pretty good marksmanship skill. His experience level 2, and all of his attributes are at least adequate. And also his salary is not very high. And to boot, he's also like very bootlicking type of mercenary. So it's actually very interesting for me to see what kind of banter this Bud guy is going to have with some of our other mercenaries. And of course, you can never have too many bootlickers in the party. So yeah, we're going to go with Bud this time, and let's see how long he's going to survive with these other mercenaries, if they're going to lynch him immediately, or how these things are going to go. So yeah, let's hire Bud and see if he's going to be a valuable mercenary for us.
Sure, I'll go. If there's anything you need or anything I can do for you, you just let me know.
Yeah. So this is going to be our new party. We have two pretty good mercenaries, and the rest of the mercenaries that we also have, I think that we are going to be able to get a party that we need to capture some sectors. Yeah, so let's pay 1,000 for the transportation. Okay, and then we can go to sleep.
The virus is spreading out of control, and we have to do something immediately. A couple more days and we could lose every tree.
Yeah. So this virus has started spreading even further. Now we are currently losing 2 trees. And we cannot process any more trees at the moment.
I don't want to interfere with your plans, but I should remind you that I can't pay you for sap that's tapped but not processed.
Yeah. So because we cannot process any more trees in this broken reactor, as you can see, the reactor's symbol is black at the moment. So that means that the reactor is still being repaired after the sabotage. So it's probably going to take like 1 or 2 days more to get it back into full processing capability. And yeah, our current balance looks pretty good. And yeah, let's go to take a look at our team. So 2 of our guys are going to be patient today. They are Beanie and Kaboom, so we can just put them to be patients. And Needle is going to work as a doctor. Elroy is probably still going to fix some of the items that we have, but first of all we can take some of the items and give them to our new mercenaries. Hitman is probably going to be the most tanky guy in our team, so we're going to give him most of the heavy stuff. The grenade, maybe we can put it there. these?
Two.
Grenades. Okay, maybe they can still stay there in Elroy's inventory. And Kaboom is going to be patient. So first of all, maybe we can take these Colts away. I don't think that we're going to be using those anymore. Tear gas. Yeah, maybe somebody can use that. Maybe we can use give this to Bud. His helmet, yeah. I think that we can. At this point, we have so many of these compounds that we can easily modify all these better armors that we have. So we can also modify this helmet.
A treated Kevlar helmet.
Yeah, treated Kevlar helmet is a very good armor. So I think that's worth modifying with the compound. Okay, and you're not going to be using the Smith & Wesson. We will find a little bit better weapon for you. There's more compounds, so we have already 4 of them. And yeah, I think that we can give this to Needle. And this rifle, we can give maybe the sniper scope to Hitman. And this one we can maybe put 2 repairs. And what else? Yeah, at this point maybe it is also a good idea to start repairing some of these Spectre Vests, because they're getting into pretty bad condition.
A treated.
79%.
A treated.
73%, yeah. Maybe we can take Hamos's armor and give it to Elroy for repairs. And we're going to just survive with some of our guys have to just survive with these Kevlar vests. So we can give this to Hitman. So Hitman is going to be a very tanky guy. We're going to give him all the best armor. Yeah, so he's 80% armor, which is very, very good. And now we have to give Hitman some ammo. Yeah, I think that here's all our shotgun ammo, so he can take all of them. And we also can give him extended ear. And also the goggles, I think. Almost his goggles, maybe. Yeah. So Hitman is ready for action now. He has all of our best items. Although, yeah, maybe we could also modify the weapon. So we're going to give it to... I think that maybe Elroy can do it. He has mechanical skill of 81 and Vinny has 87. I'm not actually sure which one of these guys is better at modifying the weapon. Maybe it is Vinny, but because Vinny is so severely wounded now, so I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe we can let Elroy do this modifying thing. Because we have 2 gun barrels, and at the moment we don't have any better weapon. That's why I was thinking that we can use one of these metal pipes to modify this rifle that we now have. Yeah, so let's try to do that. Yeah.
A modified 12-gauge rifle.
Yeah. So now we have a significantly better weapon, and we can put a sniper scope on it. Maybe we can find a little bit better. Yeah. Now Hitman is ready for action. And we can just put them to inventory, those ones. And let's see. He has a silencer. This one we also need to fix, I think. So we can just put it to Ah, yeah, here we have this one, good sniper scope. So we can give that to Amos. So, Bud is our second best marksman at the moment. And he's also experience level 2. And he has pretty good agility and dexterity. Yeah, so maybe it's a good idea to give the second best weapon to him. Although I have begun to like Hamos quite a lot recently. I mean, he is actually the mercenary that has been in our team for the longest time now. I mean, we don't have any original members of our team left anymore. I mean, Ivan was the last member in our original team that we started up with, and now that he's gone, all of our original members are either retired or dead. So, yeah, we have whole new team now. So we are also going to need some armor, killer vest. Yeah, maybe we can give this spectral vest to Bud, and also this helmet. Yeah, so he has also very good armor now. And then these items we can give to somebody else. Beretta. We can maybe give it to Amos. And the ammo as well. Here's a grenade. And maybe this stun grenade we can give to Bud. Or maybe we can just try to save it. We can use this tear gas if we get into that kind of situation. Yeah, we can give this extended tear to Bud. And what else do we need? Those are we going to give to Bud. And the grenade. Yeah, the grenade is also like we can use it for opening doors. And Lance has a lot of unnecessary stuff, so we can throw some of them away. And he has also this killer vest that we can probably give to someone. Yeah, we can give to Amos. This one we can maybe give to Elroy. I wonder if he's able to fix all of this stuff. He can fix 106 points.
A modified.
Yeah, at least I think that he can fix these 4 items, and then he can fix the grenade a little bit maybe. And yeah, the metal detector, I want to take that also with us. If we can give it to Bud. And Lance also needs a weapon, so we can give him another Beretta. And maybe we can take one knife. I don't think that we're going to be needing it, but just in case, we can take this knife with us. If somebody has to go across water, then we have at least one knife. And we don't have any mercenary with us who would have any kind of lockpicking skill, so we don't need this locksmith kit right now. But Bud has also some this medical skill, so we can give maybe one medical kit to him also. Yeah, so I guess we're just about ready to go to the mission. I mean, we can still modify maybe this helmet. But that's about it. Elroy has his things that he can repair. Kaboom is patient. Maybe he can give this better helmet to Lance. And Hitman has very good equipment. But seems to be ready for action. He also has ammo for this Magnum. Hamos has ammo for his Beretta. Needle has doctor's bags. Yeah, I think that we're ready. Although Lance doesn't have the ammo. Yeah, I forgot to give him the ammo. Okay. So, yeah. Now I think we're ready. Everyone has ammo, everyone has all the tools that they need, and we also have some inventory space that we can, where we can put some stuff once we find some stuff. Another thing is maybe that we could also give this 5-pocket vest to Hitman, and we could put like he could change between having the armor and having this 5-pocket vest. Maybe we can try how it would work. Like if we put it here, and then we put it. Vest is not empty. Okay. Yeah. So we cannot do like that. Yeah, I just wanted to experiment with it because that would be very convenient if it would work. That we would have like a full 5-pocket vest in our hand, and also we could wear this this ultra shield vest. But since that doesn't work, then we cannot do that. Yeah. Okay, now we are ready. So let's just go to work. Our balance is plus 1,500, so we're going to be getting some nice profit also from this day, during the day. So yeah, let's get to work. So we're going to be attacking these 4 sectors today, or as many sectors as we can, and we really have to think about also the guards, how we're going to put guards into these sectors. And I think that the best way to start going through these sectors is actually to first attack this sector 17, because we can very easily transport the cars from this sector 27 there. We can just take it through the sector 26 and 16, and then they can go to sector 17. So I just feel that that's maybe the most convenient way to start this day, so that we capture sector 17 and then we go forward from there. Maybe we can even ignore this sector 7 and we can go straight for sector 18 and 9 and this sector 8, because I think that this cure for the virus is on this sector 8. At least that's one of the few things that I still kind of remember from my first playthrough of this game, that the cure for the virus was found here on sector 8. But it also could be random location, so it could also be in some other location. So I'm not 100% certain that it's there, but that's my best bet. So we're going to be heading there, and hopefully we can also find this missing idol along the way. So let's get to work. So we are back here again. So let's take a look at this satellite map. It would seem that sector 17 doesn't have too much forest. It has some water. Maybe there's going to be like a building there, because that's otherwise the sector is very, very empty. So maybe we can like I don't want to attack from the middle of the sector, so maybe we can go like up here.
Okay.
And we can attack the sector from there, just to avoid being ambushed from many sides. from here, I think. So I will save the game here, and then we can travel to this new sector. Yeah, so indeed there are two buildings in this sector, and also we have some forest here on this northern part of the sector. So the best strategy. Yeah, this is not ideal because now we don't have anyone with us who actually has this lockpicking skill, so we are not able to go through the doors unless they are open. So let's hope that we're going to be able to that some of the doors at least are open and we're going to be able to capture this sector. So yeah, let's start moving.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hitman has the best armor, so
Gotcha.
he can be a frontline fighter.
Check.
And yeah, but can maybe go here.
10-4.
And Lance will just follow the other guys.
10-4.
No enemy movement.
Check. 10-4.
It can stay there.
Thanks.
Hitman can go here.
Gotcha.
Me?
Okay.
Present. 10-4.
And Hamos actually didn't say anything about this sector, so I guess he doesn't know anything about the background of this sector. I just always like it so much when Hamos actually gives some kind of insight to some of the history of these sectors.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can maybe go here. Yeah, maybe this is safer,
Gotcha.
safer spot. And also,
Check.
but maybe he's a little bit safer
10-4.
here, so he can just stay there.
Me?
And Hamos can
Okay.
go here. He can guard our right flank, and Lance can maybe come here.
10-4.
Lance is not our best fighter, so he can just stay behind him.
Check.
Okay. There's a sign also. Barracks. Oh my god, this might be pretty difficult sector. And I'm wondering whether there's a window here. Maybe it can walk like here,
Gotcha.
and then here.
Gotcha. Check.
But can stay here. He can try to interrupt in case some enemies come there. And
Okay.
Lance can come here. He can also interrupt.
Present. 10-4.
And Lance can just wait here. Okay. Hitman doesn't hear any enemy movement. He has this extended ear, so theoretically he should be able to hear if there's some enemies moving there. So now we can go forward.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay,
Gotcha.
stay there.
Check.
The bot can also come here.
10-4.
Me?
Almost
Okay.
can come here.
Present.
And Lance will just stay there. Okay,
Thanks.
and now Hitman can... There's a door.
Gotcha.
Hitman can maybe go here.
Check.
And do we have some other doors? Yeah, we also have a door here.
Ten four.
Yeah, I guess Bud can just
10-4.
come here. Almost can come forward a little bit.
Okay. Present.
Lance.
10-4.
Come forward a little bit. Yeah. So now I'm starting to regret it a little bit to
Check.
come to this daily mission without any kind of mechanical expert. But I still feel that Elroy had so much work there at the base, so that it wouldn't have been like a good idea to bring him here either.
10-4.
So yeah, let's take our guys here.
Gotcha.
And next turn we can try to open this door.
Okay.
And let's also take Lance a little bit closer.
10-4.
And the one to open the door.
Check.
But has pretty good armor, so maybe he can try to open the door. So it was open.
Ace.
Let's put the Hitman inside first, because he has the best armor.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
There are 3 doors here. 3 doors.
Check. 10-4.
Let's just keep our guys outside for now.
Okay.
They can stay here and they can try to interrupt in case some enemies
Ace.
come here. But
Gotcha.
let's take it carefully now. We don't want to be risking our brand new guys immediately. And Lance can just hide behind the tree, I guess.
10-4.
Okay. We don't hear anything,
Ace.
so now we can start going inside.
Gotcha.
We take Hitman here,
Check. 10-4.
but here to support him. And Hamos here,
Okay.
in case some enemies come from below. Maybe also Bud can
Check.
look to this direction, because there's actually 2 doors plus this other door that leads to the other side of the building, so... And Lance,
Present.
you can maybe also come a little bit closer.
10-4. Ace.
Still we don't hear anything.
Freaking.
Oh shit. Oh my
Ace.
god! Yeah. These sectors are starting to get ridiculously difficult. Again, we didn't hear any kind of sound, and basically there was no other way we could have gone inside but this door. We didn't have any kind of indication that there would be a guy waiting there. And now we have... Hitman is immediately heavily injured. Fortunately, he had the best armor that we have, so...
Treated.
yeah, and now even the armor is in bad condition. Yeah, I really wonder how we're going to survive, because this is getting really brutal. Yeah, well, I guess Hitman can take a shot, and after that we can back up. So we can shoot with 7. Yeah,
Gotcha.
because he's so heavily injured he cannot hit anything.
Check.
So now we have to trust Bud and just so that the Bud and Hamos will take care of this.
10-4.
Okay, maybe shoot with. Yeah, let's shoot with 4. Nice job.
All right.
Okay, we found a key. Yeah, I really don't want to lose Hitman immediately, so we're just going to bring all of our guys here.
Okay.
And we have to take into consideration that now gunshots have been fired, so we could be seeing some
10-4.
enemies coming here. So I'll bring Lance here, so that if some enemies come from these doors, then Hitman is going to be the last guy that they're going to be hitting, so... Yeah. Let's see if we're going to... If some enemies are going to be alarmed by the gunshots. Yeah. And now somebody has to try to bandage Hitman. He's very severely wounded. 38. But fortunately he didn't lose any of his stats as a result of getting injured. So I guess Hitman and Lance can just maybe they could go outside, or should they stay here? Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm freaking bushed!
Yeah. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting Hitman to get this kind of welcome to Metavira. Lance can take care of him.
Check.
Bud and Hamos are just going to start going through the sector.
10-4. 10-4.
Padlock key.
Okay. Yeah, so there's more doors. Oh my god, this is going to be such a nightmare. But has the extended ear, so maybe he can stay here and try to listen through the doors.
10-4.
Maybe he can hear some enemy movement.
Okay.
Just gonna go here. You can check this door. Okay, we don't hear any enemy movement. Let's gradually fixing Hitman.
Check. Okay.
But didn't hear any enemy movement behind this door. Yeah. They have enough action points with Hamos to take care of some enemies, so if there's enemies behind this door, so maybe he can try to open the door.
10-4.
Okay. There's nothing here.
10-4.
So let's listen behind the other door then.
Check. Okay.
Hamos can look to this direction.
Thanks. Check.
And we didn't hear any enemy movement, so but we'll try to open this door.
Check. 10-4.
Yeah, nothing there. Just beds and chairs and things like this. Okay, then there's one door left.
Check.
We'll also open that door.
10-4. Okay.
Yeah, at least Hitman is soon going to be fixed.
Check.
Again, we didn't hear any movement, so let's just open the door. Okay. So this door is locked. We still have the window here, so we can try to just peep inside. And try to, if there's enemies there, then we can try to take them out that way. So let's just go here. And
Okay.
we can try to go see if these doors are
Check.
open or not.
10-4.
Yeah. Hitman is bandaged, but now he's very, very slow with the weapon.
Present.
And we also also have to give him some water.
Ace. Check.
But has the water,
10,
so we can
4.
give it to Lance, I think. And then Lance can give it to Hitman. Yeah, he can give the ammo to Lance. For the time being, and then he can just drink.
Me. Check.
Yeah, let's
10,
wait one
4.
more turn. Okay. No enemy movement.
Ace.
So Hitman's going to drink some water. And these guys are going to open the door.
Me.
Okay.
Want to open the
Check.
butt because he has so
10-4.
much better armor.
Me.
Okay.
Check.
10-4. 10-4.
The room. Oh, there's another door also. Two more doors.
10-4.
Me.
Okay.
And
Present.
yeah, Lance is maybe he can just wait here. He can try to interrupt in case some enemies come to peep through the window or something like this. We don't hear any sound.
Ace.
Now Hitman can sip some more water.
Present.
And
Check.
but can try to open the door again. Another locked door. Also maybe go and check this.
Okay.
What's this? Another Beretta.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Check.
10-4.
So then we have one more door to go through in this building.
Present.
Maybe Lance can also come to help.
10-4. Check.
10-4.
Me.
Okay, we don't hear any
Ace.
movement. Oh my god. This really wasn't the best beginning for the new day. I mean, immediately the first enemy takes out half of Hitman's health. I mean, this is not a good start. Okay, but we'll open the door again.
10-4.
Okay, this room seems to be continuing here. So maybe we can actually
Okay.
Check.
be very cautious with this room.
Okay.
There could be enemies hiding behind that wall. So I'm going to take
10-4.
our guys a little bit
10-4.
back.
Present.
And also
Ace.
Hitman is there.
Present. Check.
We can take Lance here.
10-4.
Present.
Or a butt here and Lance like
10-4.
maybe they can interrupt in case the enemy comes here. Okay.
Check.
Again, we didn't hear anything, so let's
10-4.
just go here.
10-4.
Me.
Amos can also come here.
Okay.
Ace.
And I guess Lance can also come here.
10-4.
No movement.
Check.
So let's just
10-4.
go here. Okay.
10-4.
There's one more room.
10-4.
Let's quickly go through that.
Okay.
And maybe at this point Lance can also try this door. He
10-4.
can open it. Another closed door. And there's a whole another building. Ah, wow. At least it has one open door there. Maybe actually some enemy has already come outside of this building. So,
Check.
let's just go through this one more room. No movement.
10-4.
There's not too much here. Yeah, so I guess we can start going now.
Gotcha.
Present. 10-4.
Hitman is pretty much going to be unusable for the rest of the day. I mean, he's not going to be able to hit anything while he's so heavily injured, so this day just got the worst possible start. I really hate these sectors where we have to go through doors and the enemies are always going to be interrupting.
Thanks.
Check.
Okay, so let's get our guys out of here. We can't go through this door, so we have to go around. So it's a little bit tedious, but that's the only way.
Check. 10-4.
Me.
Okay.
And the quicker way is to go... I wonder if there's a window here. Of course, we could go this way also, so that way we could go easily. Also check this window if there's some enemies here, and we could spot them through the window, but that's kind of risky, so maybe we're not going to do that immediately at least.
Check. 10-4.
Thanks.
Present.
I wonder if Hitman should give this rifle to maybe Hamos. Or But has pretty good weapon. Yeah, I think that Hitman should give this weapon to Hamos because he's not going to be able to use it. So come maybe outside and next time we can give the weapon to Hamos.
Present. 10-4.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Me. Check. 10-4.
Okay, so I don't think that there's going to be a window here. So, but can
10-4.
go a little bit more forward.
Me. Okay.
Thanks.
Lance can
Present.
just stay here, he can
10-4.
guard my Hitman. Yeah, and okay,
Check. 10-4.
but doesn't see anyone.
Me. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be so tedious now.
Gotcha.
And so slow. And he's going to be
Present.
patient the entire next day.
10-4.
So this is not looking very good at the moment.
Check.
There's no cover here. That is very bad thing. So I guess we could have taken the other route, which would have been more safe. But at least if we are able to get here, we have like in the middle of these two trees, we have a couple of trees here. So in the middle of these two houses, I mean. So let's go
10-4.
forward. Maybe we should proceed with a little bit more
Okay.
caution, so next time I won't be moving so much with butt.
Present.
Okay,
10-4.
this is also coming forward, and
Thanks.
Hitman has a lucrative 8
Gotcha.
action points.
Gotcha.
Me. Check. 10-4.
Okay, but can go here. Maybe kneel down. And
Me. Okay. Present. 10-4. Check. 10-4.
I think the body's going to be more safe here, so yeah, I want to make...
Me.
I want to try to take this more like in a safe way. I don't want to take too
Check.
many risks.
10-4. Me. Okay. Present.
Okay.
10-4.
Ain't.
Man is also coming forward.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Check. 10-4.
Okay. So what doesn't see anybody? Ah, they have closed the door again. Yeah, because I was sure that this door was open earlier. So there was somebody moving in or out through this door. Maybe we can
10-4.
out here. Okay, still he doesn't see anybody. We can maybe go like
10-4.
here. And maybe here we can also, like, at some point we can shoot the weapon, and we can try to get the enemies to come out of the building by just shooting around and making them, like, react
Okay.
to our firing the weapon.
Present. 10-4.
Oh,
No.
okay. So maybe this enemy came out of this building. So we could just withdraw, but this enemy has a rifle, so he's a very, very dangerous enemy.
Me. Check.
Or he could go here. He would be in a relatively good... or here, yeah, I think that this is better cover. But if he goes here, then if there's another enemy here, then Bud is basically dead. So yeah, I think that maybe at this point it's best idea to just withdraw him
Check.
here.
Me. Okay.
Almost going to go like
Check.
here. And
10-4.
Bud can come here. And
Me.
next turn we
Okay.
can just go through, like, around the corner, and we can try to get some shots at the enemy there.
Gotcha.
Present.
Yes, okay, you can just stay there.
Check.
This is very dangerous to try to go
10-4.
around the corner now. Yeah. Fortunately, Bud wasn't very severely hurt, so I think that he should be still able to hit the enemies from this distance. Okay, it's out of weapon range. Yeah, he can take one shot, and after that he can return to the safety. Okay.
10-4. Me.
Almost.
Okay.
Doesn't see the enemy there. If he goes here, he has 13 action points. Ah, okay. It's actually much faster weapon than the unmodified rifle. This has like 7 action points, and the unmodified rifle was 9 action points, so this really was useful to modify the weapon. So he has 13 points, he can take a shot, and then he can... But I think that he has to come back, like here, he needs to use 6 points. So he could only shoot with 7. Is it worth it? Yeah, maybe at this stage I think that it's actually worth it. He can see the enemy now, so he can take one shot with 7. Okay. Wasn't able to hit the enemy.
Okay.
And Lance, he could also come here, and he could also take one shot. So he's 13 points.
10-4.
So he can also shoot with 7. Yeah, okay, these guys, they're just not able to shoot around the corner.
Me.
Doesn't have too many action points.
Me.
Neither does Hamos. Maybe we can just let our guys to interrupt this
Eight.
if the enemies come around the corner.
Gotcha.
So let's just leave our guys with some interrupt time. Northeast. Okay.
Bad.
Yeah. So now the enemy is there. So now we should be able to take care of him quite easily. He was a little bit too suicidal. Hamos has the knife. This might be a nice time to use it. I'm wondering how much time it's going to take. Okay, it's going to take 19, so it's maybe a little bit too risky to use it at this point. Maybe when we have a little bit more qualified mercenary to actually try to stab the enemies, then we can use it again, but not with a guy like Hamos. So Hamos can maybe go like here. So after that he has 13 action points, so I think that he will be able to take 2 shots after that.
Okay.
So let's go here. We can take 1 shot with 7. Nice. And then he can take 1 shot with either 4 or 6. Or we could maybe take 1 here, and he can take 1 shot right now. Yeah, I think that's better.
10-4. I've made contact with the enemy. Haven't been spotted.
Okay, there's another enemy there. Yeah, we definitely need to get Hamos into safety, so we're not going to be taking another shot with him. So we're going to just take Bot here.
10-4.
And he's going to take 1 shot. Nice.
All right.
Okay, the enemy didn't leave anything.
Me?
So now Hamos can go. The enemy's there. He can go actually here.
Okay.
And Bot can go here.
10-4.
Thanks.
Hitman
Gotcha.
stayed here, I think.
Present. Check. Me?
The Hamos can go here to try to spot the enemy.
Okay. Bad.
Okay, the enemy's there. And maybe Hamos could come like to this square where Lance is at the moment after shooting, so he can take a shot with 8. Wow, very nice shot.
Present.
And Lance can go here.
10-4.
Hamos can go
Me?
here.
Okay.
Check. Can maybe go like here, and he can take 1 shot from there.
10-4.
So he can take 1 shot with 9. Nice.
All right.
10-4.
Present.
And now I think that Lance can just stay here. He can try to interrupt in case the enemies come around the corner.
Thanks.
Hitman can maybe check our back.
I
Present.
spotted an enemy.
Yeah, so there's another enemy coming. This really isn't the best place for us to be fighting the enemies. I mean, we don't have any kind of cover against enemies that are coming from this direction, so let's see. Lance could fire his weapon. He has a direct line of fire. There aren't really any trees in the way, but we have to remember that Lance is not exactly the master marksman. His marksmanship is 44, so well, but at this point we don't really have anything to lose. So let's try to shoot this guy. Oh. No, don't shoot. Yeah, okay. So this guy has a rifle, he's healthy, and...
Check.
It's a really dangerous situation. We don't have any kind of cover. He has direct line of fire to our guys.
Thanks.
If we start to run away, he might be able to shoot our back.
Present.
Check.
We can't really go behind these trees because he has so good weapon that he will be able to take a couple of shots to our guys. So our guys also don't have really that many action points. Yeah. This is really tough situation. Do we want to start backing up? Or do we just want to start firing this guy? Actually, I think that this video has already gone on for quite a long time, so maybe I can actually save the game here, and I can end the video here, and we will be continuing this journey forward in the next video. Yeah, let's do like that. I will end the video here, and maybe you can comment on the situation, on this quite tough situation that we're in at the moment. Whether we should be backing up or whether we should be just firing the enemy. Okay, so I'm going to be ending the video here, and we will see in the next video. But until then, take care.